I got a friend who was out with an attractive woman this weekend. Well, I haven't seen the lady, but people are saying she's attractive. I don't know. Kreezy, I rank people differently. But anyways, I got a friend who was out with an attractive woman this weekend. They were at the club or the bar. I don't know. I wasn't there. But while he was there, he ran into or saw some people from our high school, because we all went to the same high school. Not the girl he was with, but the people he ran into, right? And I guess the people that he ran into, the girls from high school, they were kind of hating on my boy. They were hating on my mans. They was like, oh, why is he with a bad bitch? And he heard that, and he crashed out, rightfully so. Me, Kreezy, I would not crash out. I would not crash out against a woman. That's an L. But I could understand why he crashed out, right? Because they're saying, why is he with an attractive? Damn, I just realized I cursed earlier. I'm not trying to curse in these videos, but anyways. They were saying, why is he with an attractive woman? Which is pretty much insinuating that he himself is not attractive. So he's going crazy. He's crashing out. Like just straight crashing out, right? And I tell him, yo, it's okay. All you got to do is Looksmax and Mog. And niggas start laughing at me. They start laughing at me. Can you imagine people laughing at the great advice Kreezy give when I say Looksmax, right? And I just want to clarify when I say look, because the term Looksmaxxing has been stimulated to a negative connotation, because you got the homie Clavicular and all these other guys that are on roids and doing surgeries and all that kind of stuff. Honestly, right? And okay, let's break it down, right? So roids, I don't think anyone that's that young should be doing roids. But then from what I hear, Clabs is more... He's more studied on it than me. So maybe you can. Me, Kreezy, I would not do roids. I'm 100% natty. When I get older, because they say the male testosterone starts to drop at 30. Once the fire inside me starts to burn down, I would highly contemplate taking roids. That's just me being real. I don't go fuck. I keep cursing. I don't care what anyone says. I would do it, or at least heavily contemplate it, right? And in terms of surgery, again, this young, I don't think I would. But like I said, Clav, he's more knowledgeable on it than me. But hey, I would get some surgery. The hair transplant surgery, I definitely would. Might get some, get my teeth done. I would. Some people look at that as too much, but in terms of what I was telling my friend with Looksmaxxing, I wasn't even... I don't know if you guys can hear that. Some stuff is outside going... Some stuff is going on outside my house. I'm in the trenches. But when I was telling my friend that he should Looksmax and Mark, I wasn't even talking about doing nothing at a scale such as doing roids or doing a surgery. I was talking about just get lean, bro. Get lean. That is the easiest and possibly the most impactful thing you could do in terms of Looksmaxxing, because he's a bigger guy. He gotta, if I'm me and Bass, he's fat. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna throw him under the bus. But he is a bigger fellow. You know what I'm saying? And Looksmaxxing, like I said, Looksmaxxing has been stimulated to all this crazy negative stuff. But in reality, Looksmaxxing is anything you do to improve your looks. If you go get a haircut, that's Looksmaxxing. If you go to the gym, start lifting weights to get muscle, that's Looksmaxxing. If you're doing cardio, that's Looksmaxxing. If you're going on a diet to get more lean, excuse me, that is Looksmaxxing. Anything you do to improve your looks is Looksmaxxing. Nigga, if you go brush your teeth and put on some mouthwash, that's Looksmaxxing. Anything that is improving your looks is Looksmaxxing. So I'm telling him like, yo, go get lean. Because if you get lean, getting lean will solve a bunch of your physical problems. First off, you're not going to be a fat, almost cursed. You're not going to be fat anymore. You're going to be lean. You'll have abs showing, right? On top of that, since you're decreasing your body weight, because that's what getting lean is, decreasing your body weight, that means all the weight in your face will start to go away. All the fatness, all the water weight, all that stuff in your face will start to go away, which means your bones will be more visible, which will help your jawline and all that kind of stuff, which will by default make you more attractive. Because what's more attractive? A person that has a me trying not to curse is crazy, man. I be feeling it come out so many times. But anyways, what's more attractive, right? A guy, pause, right? We're all heterosexual here, right? If you don't know, heterosexual means straight. We're all straight men here. But what's more attractive? A guy with a meatball fat face, the little chubby cheeks, or a guy whose face is lean and you can see his jawbones and all that stuff? It's a rhetorical question. We all know the answer, right? Honestly, I'm really trying to think about it right now, I can't really think of anyone that is lean, 15%. And that's really me being nice. I really want to say 12, but 15 to 12 or lower percent body fat. I can't think of anyone that's really chopped, like a guy that's really chopped with that. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I think a lot of you guys want to look better. People doing all this extra stuff, hopping on roids, doing surgeries. Because even if you hop on roids, right, that's not going to get your body fat percentage down. You're still gonna have to put in the work. So you might as well just go ahead and just get lean, which will fix a bunch of other things for you. You'll look better, you'll feel better, you're healthier. The possibilities, the positives are endless, right? That's the getting lean, I would argue, is a universal tactic for everyone. It will help everyone in terms of looks and health. You'll look like a completely different person when you get lean. People tell me Kreezy back when I was younger, a youngin, a doo-doo diaper, I was fat. I don't really believe it. I look at some pictures. I don't really consider, actually, when I was younger, I did have some more weight on me. I wouldn't go as far as say I was fat, sloppy. Like some people I don't think I was really that fat. If I was fat, I don't know. Maybe you have to see some pictures yourself. Anyways, when I started getting leaner, bro, I look completely different. Better too. Better too. So I just think, nigga, get lean. Go get lean. Stop being lazy. Don't worry, I'm not going to be one of these people that tell you to do this and that and then not give you any advice on how to do it. Me, Kreezy, lean year round, even when sitting down. So I'm going to tell you guys some effective ways to get lean. First off, easy. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. Easy. You should be going to the gym anyway. If you're watching this, you're not going to the gym, major L. I'm not one of these guys that are like, yo, bro, you got to get in the gym. I'm not one of the people that are going to shove you down your throat. At the end of the day, it's on you. Right? I'm going to stay in good shape. I'm going to stay healthy. I don't really care about you. Right? I'm just giving you advice, right? Go to the gym. But on top of that, you have to do cardio. Do not be these people that are going to the gym and not doing cardio, because you might get muscle, but you're also going to get some fat too, which will lead to you getting fat. Right? So you got to do some cardio to burn the fat. And I say, Kreezy says, don't go on the treadmill. No, hop on the Stairmaster. Yeah. Yeah, hop on the Stairmaster. That's for the big boys. The big boys, the demons. You want to get lean, bro, get on the Stairmaster. That's going to slime you out. Get on the Stairmaster. If your stomach is hanging, if you're really fat, as in your stomach is hanging over your, like the bottom part of your pants, you can't see your dick. You need to be on if you're obese, right? Because I'll break this down for each type of body weight. If you're obese, you got to be doing cardio for at least an hour, at least an hour, like nigga, really maybe an hour 30. But I know some people are busy, but you got to be doing cardio at least an hour. All right. If you're just fat, you're not crazy obese, 45 minutes to an hour. If you're like skinny fat, like you got like a kind of a little gut, 30 minutes. When I was working on getting lean, I was doing 30 minutes. And once you're like me and you're lean, bro, just do 20 minutes. Just do 20 minutes. You can do 20 minutes when you're like me, when you're already lean, when you can already see your abs. You can do that, right? So going to the gym, doing cardio on the Stairmaster. You could go for a run. That's old classic, but that's kind of OD because you're burning a lot when you run. You're better off just hopping on the Stairmaster. Next off, track your calories. People don't want to be doing this, man. I tell so many people like, yo, Kreezy, bro, I'm trying to get lean like you, man, bro. I want to see my abs and stuff, bro. I'm trying to get like you. I tell them, track your calories. That's all you got to do. You download MyFitnessPal. You can set up the settings of however you want, but honestly, none of this really matters, right? Point is, the average person consumes 2,500 calories, right? I'm not really trying to get all. Kreezy could get really technical into this, because I've done this. I've done this. I could really be a fitness influencer, like dead ass. Like I could really get really technical into this, but I got stuff to do. I got something. But anyways, right? The average person consumes 2,500 calories, right? If you do not go over 2,500 calories, and you're just which is called a calorie deficit, right? Which means that you burn more calories than you consume. Over time, you will lose the fat. You will get lean. You could be in a 500 calorie deficit, which means, like, let's say you burn 2,500 calories, but you ate 2,000 calories. That would be minus 5,000. You're in a 5,000. You're in a 500 calorie deficit. You know, you could try getting an Apple Watch, Oura Ring, all that stuff. But pretty much all you want to do is consume less calories than you burn. You want to burn more calories than you consume, right? Because shout out to Brandon Carter, as he always says, you can't outwork a bad diet, but you can out diet bad training, right? You know, if you're eating a bunch of like let's say you eat McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, there's nothing you can do there's nothing you can do continuously that will burn all that nonsense. You know, like I'm probably like one of the most physically active people. I'm at least in like the top 10%. Nigga, I do MMA, I go to the gym, I go to a job that's physically demanding all in the same day, right? I'm burning like at least 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day. If I were to eat McDonald's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, there's no way even with all that stuff I do, I still would not be burning enough. I'd probably still be in a surplus of calories, right? So I could get more into that. I mean, if you're interested, you could message me on Twitter. It's Kreezy _official. And then, damn, hold on, nigga, I gotta go. And then the last thing that you could do, base, but nigga, get your ass in the MMA gym. Ooh! Oh, you only gotta get in the MMA gym. Get yourself in some type of fighting gym. Ooh, but niggas don't want to do that. Niggas be scared to fight. Oh wait, and one more, another one I'll give you, bro. Buy a desk bike. Your boy Kreezy right now, while recording a video on a desk bike, giving top of the line commentary while doing cardio. Mind you, right before this, I just came from MMA, and then before MMA, I went to the gym, and now after this, I'm gonna go eat my food, which is I made me some mozzarella sticks. Oh, Kreezy, you're eating mozzarella sticks? You're nigga, fuck you, alright? I'm in better shape than you. I track my calories. This isn't even a cheat day. You know what I was eating before these mozzarella sticks? Straight protein. So I deserve some mozzarella sticks, alright? But yeah, get a cardio, get a desk bike, you know. You could whenever I'm doing anything that's not demanding, I'm on this bike. When I'm doing my work, I'm on this bike, burning cardio. You can do it, right? If you don't want to do it, that's up to you. Like, fine, whatever. Again, I'm not the type of person to shove it down your throat. But I just gave you a bunch of ways to burn more calories. I just give you a bunch of ways to Looksmax, get lean, and lose weight. I could do more, but like, nigga, I gotta go to work soon. I want to eat my food, so I'm gonna wrap it up there. But yeah.